How's it going, YouTube? I see a lot of people always talking about prepping and prepared for doomsday and how they're stocking up on all this water and food and everything else. Well, I've pretty much, I guess you could say, been a prepper my whole life. I don't stock up on a ton of water. I don't stock up on a ton of food. Do I have bug out bags? Yes, I do. I have one for myself, one for each one of my daughters, and one for my wife. We also drive a Jeep TJ that's set up to get up into the mountains and actually get into places where not just anybody can go. Some of the few things I like to do, which where I differ from a lot of preppers, is I keep basic survival stuff. You know, knives, learning how to make knives so you can make your own weaponry can save you a ton of money. This is one here that I made, as you can see. Pretty good size, paracord handle. Got a good weight to it, nice little edge to it. Learned how to temper my steel, pounded it down, made a good little knife. I actually called this one the Hacker, gave a couple away as gifts. Made a few of them. Also, you can buy some decent knives. This is one of my favorite ones I've ever bought. It's not a real expensive knife. It's called the SOA knife. One of the things I do truly like about it is you got the case, your sheath. When you pop it open, you have a nice little compartment, and if you look down in there, you'll see I got 4 rounds, which also go to my snub nose 38, which I carry. Right now, due to a blood clotting disorder and a very malfunctional hand, you can see the swelling, and it's been like that for quite a while. I did a YouTube video about it not too long ago. Can't really use my right hand, and I am right-handed, so go figure. Thank God I'm a firearms instructor, and I've always taught people to shoot with their weak hand, so I'm really good with my weak hand. Also like to keep, of course, gotta have a machete. Good machete, it works good. You get up into the hills, got a saw back on it. I don't like just standard ones. I like machetes with sawbacks. You can pick these up fairly inexpensive. They got some really nice ones out there. Another thing I like to make sure I keep, some sort of a hatchet, tomahawk. You can use this to defend yourself. You can also use it to chop wood. You can use it for hunting. I've actually seen videos where people have used the spike end to take down a boar. A little crazy. Not my way of hunting. I prefer a gun. But along with some pretty basic stuff here, I keep a little bag that has these nice little wet fire tablets in them. They strike up. You take a little bit off of it, strike it up. It's a fuel source, and you can throw your dry stuff on it, and it'll just light your fire quickly. And inside that bag, and I just dumped it over. Keep myself some paracord. I like to use black a lot, so as you can tell by most of my stuff, it's easy to conceal at night. Then there's, of course, your striker. Gives you fire. Great thing, great tool. Works really good, especially with those wet start tablets. Of course, also in the bag, got another knife here. A little assisted open, made by Buck. It's a nice little pocket knife. Just a extra one to have. In my opinion, you can never have too many blades laying around. Along with that, I keep a couple harpoons. They come with their cord already on them, so you can turn around and use them for fishing as a spear. You can use them for hunting as a spear. There's 2 different blades there, as you can see. This one works really good for fish. Nice sharp point, not too big, and it's got the gaff hook on it. One of the things I like. Like I said, I carry a snub nose 38. It's a great little gun. Revolvers especially, when you start thinking about it, they're very reliable. One of the best things, one of the best weapons out there, I think, is a revolver. A lot of times what I also do is I keep a 45 long Colt, and I do have a semi-automatic 1911 45. Those go with me pretty much everywhere when we go to the mountains. We do a lot of trips to the mountains, at least when I wasn't, before I got injured. We did a lot of trail driving, get up situations where you can get yourself in some trouble. One of the other great things to always have, and I don't have it out here right now because it is packed away in my bag, is a very good first aid kit. The Red Cross puts together some of the best ones out there. Always make sure you keep enough ammo so you can hunt with. 22s are great for that, for hunting. I always carry a little 1022 Ruger with me somewhere, anywhere we go, and a shotgun. We go to the mountains, we go prepared. There's 4 of us. I got to make sure everyone's fed. We usually take enough food for 2 or 3 days when we go, just in case, even though we usually just go for day trips. I know my videos aren't the greatest yet. I'm just learning how to do all this on YouTube, due to the fact that I'm going to be retiring due to my medical condition. I can no longer do my job in law enforcement, so a little bit dangerous. I do typically stay away from the blades. Always carry something for fishing. I carry fishing line, bait, hooks. I take all that with me. A nice little collapsible pole. You can pick them up at Walmart. You can get them on eBay. They're not real expensive. But this is just the start of some of my videos that I'm going to be putting out, especially for prepping. Like I said, I'm not the guy that goes out there and buys $1,000 worth of MREs and stocks it away and has 55-gallon drums of water stocked away and gallons upon gallons that you buy in the store of water stocked away. We take enough with us, and I also carry chlorine tablets for water purification. We have some of the little straws that you use, so you can just fill up a cup, or you can just stick the straw right down in the water and drink it, and it purifies it for you. We keep enough of that to go around. On top of, you can always boil your water. As soon as it reaches a boil, you can turn around, dump it out, and be ready to drink it as soon as it cools. Or you can drink it warm. Make your coffee, cowboy style. Just dump your grounds in there, or wrap your grounds up. Something that works is I keep women's stockings in my bag. Brand new ones, of course. You can use them for your crawfish bait. You can get a little fish, and throw it in there, and the oils from the fish in your crawfish trap will just bring in lots of crawfish. Easy cook, easy meal. Leave it set overnight. Stuff like that. That's what I teach my kids. Along with, I carry a military style survival book. It teaches you everything you need to know. One of my segments that I do, I will get the book out and show it to you. I'll get some of my other prepping stuff out and get it shown to you. Make it a little bit easier for you guys to know what I do, what I prefer, versus just hunkering down. My plan, if the poo-poo ever hits the fan, I'm getting out of Dodge with my family. So, hope you like what you see. Hope I get some subscribers, and hope everything goes okay. Keep on living.